I love the hustle, man. I be feeling like one of them ball playing, like Bird or Magic or something. But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man?
What's up, guys? Trilogy here. Welcome to my channel. Today, you've seen the title. With the conclusion of The Mandalorian Season 3, I decided to take a step back and think, was this the worst season of The Mandalorian? Because that seems to be the general consensus. I've seen a lot of hate for this season. The Mandalorian, he's a quester, so there's been episodes where he's been going on quests and stuff, and little side plots that haven't really moved the overall plot forward as far as Mandalore and Moff Gideon and all of that stuff. So with that said, I do want to kind of review season 3, but I do also want to step back and rank it overall with all 3 seasons of The Mandalorian. And today's sponsor is going to be me. Surprise! I am an author and I have recently dropped my debut novel, Odessa and the First Constellation. Comes in softback, hardback. I have links down below. It would really help the channel if you guys check it out. These are going to be links, so just so you know, if you click on them, I do get something out of that. If you buy the book, obviously I'm the author, I do get something out of that. I'm not gonna make this a super long ad. Thanks for checking it out. I appreciate your support. And now back to the video. With that said, I want to go ahead and start with controversial, maybe, because I haven't actually looked at what everyone else's opinions are, but I would probably rank the worst season of The Mandalorian as season 2. I just felt like not that much happened in season 2. I mean, everyone's talking about season 3 not really moving the plot forward, but I just feel like overall, The Mandalorian is a very slow show, and that may be due to Jon Favreau and the others. They said they don't really have like a plan for The Mandalorian. They said it might go on 10 seasons. When you don't really have a plan like that, it's kind of hard to move the plot forward because I feel like you don't really have a plot in mind. I'm not saying this is as bad as the sequel series, but if you don't have a plan, you don't really have much plot to move forward. Overall, I do want to say the highlights of season 2 weren't really the Mandalorian or Grogu. We got to see Ahsoka, which was super cool, super exciting. I love seeing live action Ahsoka, and she's grown to be one of my favorite characters overall. Just her role between her and Anakin, I've always liked the similarities and the growth for Ahsoka. And then the other highlight, stole the show, was CGI Luke Skywalker in the season finale. So like I said, there were highlights of this season. I just felt like the highlights weren't the Mandalorian or Grogu, and because of that, it kind of takes away from it. We also got to see Bo-Katan in this season, so it's like another cameo. This was really the season of cameos. Like, the highlights of this season were Luke Skywalker, Ahsoka, and Bo-Katan, which were characters from other media, so it's kind of like, you know, it's not really anything original to The Mandalorian, so that's why I would put season 2 in last place. Up next, I would put season 3 on here. We don't really have those characters that were coming from other places in this one. They did a name drop for Thrawn. I really thought he was going to be in the season finale, at least like in a post-credit scene. But then again, I forgot to check if there was a post-credit scene. Comment down below if there was a post-credit scene with Thrawn in it, because that would actually probably change my ranking. I actually haven't watched too much of Rebels, so I don't know too much of Thrawn. I've seen the Ahsoka versus Vader fight, but I think everyone's seen that because it's just chills. That is great Star Wars right there. But season 3, this one really, I kind of agreed. The plot was very slow. We really didn't actually start moving the plot very forward besides until episode 7. Episode 7 was all action, all fight. It's just all of the plot was in 7 and 8, episode 7 and 8. So I can kind of see what everyone's saying, and I do feel like the pacing was a little off. But honestly, it's not as bad as what everyone was saying. I feel like there were a couple episodes that may have been filler, but you know, I feel like the Mandalorian episodes are always quest, and some of these quests this season just didn't really have a lot of oomph that they usually have, that's all. But that's just my opinion, and obviously I'm gonna rank the first season of The Mandalorian. Discovering Grogu and Din Djarin's culture and all of the stuff that we were exposed to in the season 1, we just haven't recaptured that because we already know that. But seeing Grief, and I think that was the season that we got to see the bounty hunter. I can't believe I forgot his name. You know the one, Cad Bane. I think Cad Bane was in season 1 too. So all of that was pretty cool. And then another thing by season 2, we got the bounty hunter, Bob Boba Fett. So like I said, it's just another highlight character. That's just my ranking. Overall, I thought season 3 was really good. I'm looking forward to the next season. The Mandalorian is still one of the best Star Wars medias. I like it better than Andor. I like it better than the Boba Fett show. I don't know if I like it better than Ahsoka, but we'll see. With that said, I'm Trilogy. If you guys want to talk Star Wars, hit me down in the comments. If you want to see more content like this, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
I love the hustle, man. I be feeling like one of them ball playing, like Bird or Magic or something. But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man?